Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, we're going to be covering kvCORE and how you can generate more leads through using squeeze pages and landing pages and what's the big difference between the two. Now, if you're new to this station, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon if you're interested in growing your real estate business, because I'm always releasing new videos on tips and tricks to grow your real estate business. My name is John Kinnunen. I am a licensed real estate agent myself in the state of Florida and in the state of Michigan. So if you have any referrals in those areas, feel free to send them my way. I do give you a referral fee for that. If you have any questions or comments throughout this video, go ahead and put them below in the comments section. And at the end of this video, if you do end up liking it, give it a thumbs up and put 1% in the comments, because not everybody makes it to the end of a video. Only about 1% of people that watch videos make it all the way to the end. So if you make it all the way to the end, please put that 1% in there so I know that you made it to the end. And if you didn't like the content, give it a thumbs down. It will help me create better content for you guys, and that's what this station's all about, really, is helping you grow your real estate business. One of the #1 things in real estate, though, is leads. How are you going to generate leads? If you're new to the real estate business, or you're just getting started, thinking about getting started, or if you've been in the industry for a while, you already know this, that leads is very important. And that's the #1 thing people ask me. Does your brokerage provide you with leads? That's the wrong question to be asking people when you're thinking about getting into real estate, or you're thinking about switching brokerages. It should be, are you going to teach me how to generate leads? There's that old saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach him to fish, feed him for a lifetime, right? So without further ado, let's jump into my computer and let's get started. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, welcome back, and here we go. Let's get started, okay? So right off the bat, you're gonna go to kvCORE.com, and it's going to take you to your login page, but then you're gonna come to a page that looks very similar to this. This is the new 2021 updated version of kvCORE. They just rolled out this huge update, and this is what the side of your screen looks like, especially if you're with eXp Realty. I'm with eXp Realty, so I do get kvCORE for only $85. It's included in my $85 monthly fee, which also includes all the training I get and everything else eXp offers. So this is one of the platforms that I use. It's a great tool, because on the front side, it's a IDX website, which is connected to my local MLS that I'm a part of. You can add more than one MLS to this. I think it's a $15 month fee if you have multiple MLSs. But people can search for properties here, register on your website. Once they register on the website, it's gonna. This is where you can see all of your leads and everybody that has registered on your site. So now what we're going to do, though, is we're going to go to all lead gen tools. And the two main differences between a landing page and a squeeze page, okay? A landing page is going to be something that they go to that site and you're offering something of value, and they're registering you, they're giving you their information for whatever it is you're offering. Maybe it's a cash offer, or maybe it's 5 tips on how to sell your home quickly, or I don't know, just something. Maybe you do a little video and you give away 1 tip, but then the other 4 to get those tips on staging their home, or how to get ready to sell their home. The 5 top things to do to increase the value on your home. They have to give you their information so that then they're brought into your CRM, the backside of your kvCORE here, to where you can then reach out to them. You can set up drip campaigns here on kvCORE so that you're constantly touching them every 2 weeks or week, whatever you choose to do, with either a text, an email, a video. I highly suggest video. Video is super popular now. I don't see it going away anytime soon. But so a landing page is something they land on, they give you their information, and then you can market to them, reach out to them, see how you can help them by adding value up front. Just a little bit of value. Like I said, maybe it's 1 tip, maybe it's 2 tip, maybe it's a PDF, I don't know. So anyways, what you'll do is you'll come to here, you go to all lead gen tools. I mean, you can go to just jump right to building a land page, building a squeeze page, call capture. I covered that in the previous video. If you guys haven't watched that, go back, watch it. Get more leads and core property boost. You can just jump to those areas, but you can get to all of them just by coming to this page. I'm just going to cover these two, the landing page and the IDX squeeze page. So you start by choosing your domain and you hit start building. It's going to bring you to a website that looks like this, where you can then customize all this stuff. Okay, you can come in here and get 3 competitive cash offers in 24 hours. And then, you know, then you'd have to change this stuff to match that, right? And you can change all this. Highly motivated, you can change this. Oh, by double clicking on the blue part, I forgot to tell you, by double clicking on this blue part, it gets rid of whatever it is, you know, so you could just basically just have a page that just looks like this. Right here at the top left, this is where it's already chosen lead generation. That's the default. You can do video view plus lead, content hijack, text lead, address capture, which is big for when you're trying to go after seller leads. Okay, you want to capture their address. Maybe you're offering them a home evaluation within 24 hours of giving you their address, where then you may have to reach out to them. So you may want more than just their email address, because you want to be able to reach out to them on the phone. You know, what you're ultimately trying to do here is have a conversation with people. Get them to know, like, and trust you, right? Get them on the phone, talk to them a little bit. Maybe it's a Facebook chat. Maybe that's what you're going to go after. You could change, get 3 competitive cash offers in 24 hours. Chat with me now. You click on that, it takes them to your Facebook chat button. Let's see, you already have your Facebook connected to this, because when we set up your kvCORE in a previous video, we set up your Facebook there. So submit button, you can change the text on this to let's chat, or whatever it is that you want to do. I'm just going to leave it, you know, well, now it doesn't say nothing, so I guess I'll just put let's chat there. And then you can always change the background to something different. Maybe you want the kitchen, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's very customizable, as you can see. And then you click on save, say okay, and then it gives you a URL. So then you take this URL and then you paste it wherever it is that you are driving traffic from, whether it's social media, or maybe it's a YouTube video, maybe it's a Google PPC lead or ad that this is the final destination. So like I said, you can copy this, paste it, it's going to take you right to that page. Okay, and then you click on let's chat, and then it's going to connect you. Continue as John Kinnanen, and I would basically be talking to myself. Sometimes that's the best conversations to have though, right? Oh man. Anyways, so that's how you go in and start setting up a squeeze page, or a landing page, I'm sorry. We're going to cover a landing page now. Now landing pages and squeeze pages. Now squeeze pages. Squeeze pages are great for single properties, multi-properties. Basically what you're doing is you're driving traffic to this website, and you let them look at a few different properties, and then you ask them to register on your website. So once they register on your website, it's going to then save their information and bring it back into your CRM, where you can then set up the different drip campaigns, whatever one they are, either a buyer or a seller. So what you do is you come here, you choose your domain, you hit start building, and this is how you can build it here. I mean, realistically, you could come here, type in you know, an area, a county, single family, or you could do multifamily, whatever you're looking for, bedrooms, baths, and then you click on search. And I mean, realistically, you could use this link right up here at the top. Okay, just copy it, right click, copy it, and then you could use it as your final destination. There are, you know, there's two different ways that you can send people to a squeeze page or a landing page, and it's, you know, Facebook, or it's a PPC lead, whether it's Google, Bing, Yahoo, any of those. And you're gonna get different, there's different benefits to using both, okay? Facebook leads are rather cheap, and so you can generate a lot of them, but the quality of them may not be as good as maybe going the other route and using a PPC ad. Because Facebook lead ads, or social media leads, you're basically disrupting them, as nobody goes on social media hoping to buy a house. You know, maybe it's a thought that maybe they're gonna do maybe in the next 6 to 12 months, maybe 5 years, and they're just like, I just wonder what's going on here, and they just click on it. Well, in a PPC lead, people are actually going to a search engine because they are getting ready to do something, okay? They're getting ready to either purchase or sell a home. So you're getting, I would say, better quality leads there, but they're more expensive. You will get like the wrong contact information with the PPC lead, versus with a Facebook lead, yes, you still can get a wrong information, but it's more likely that they're just going to click on use my Facebook information, and you know, it's going to auto populate, therefore you're going to get the correct information. You know, the downside to that though also is you have to set up a Zap. Well, one of the main things is you can go into your Facebook, you can get the leads out of there by going there. There's a certain area you have to go to that you don't really get notified that a lead just came in, versus when it comes into your CRM, I'm set up to where I get a text. You know, I get a text every time a new lead comes in, but the Zap needs to be set up for it to go between Facebook lead form to your kvCORE or your CRM, whatever it is. We're talking about kvCORE today, versus a PPC lead where you're driving traffic to your actual landing page, and you're gathering their information there. Now with a Facebook lead ad, yes, you are taking them, you capture their information up front with the lead form, which I cover in my Facebook ads class. You get their information there in the lead form, but then at the end it sends them to your landing page, which then they have to register again. So it's kind of like a two-step process. And then if they do register on your website, then maybe it's not like you'll get two identical leads. It will still be just one lead that comes in. So those are kind of the two benefits to using, and disadvantages to using both. The PPC leads will be a little higher in cost, but a little better quality, if you ask me. So we are going to talk. We're still talking about how to generate or use a landing page. No, a squeeze page. I'm sorry, we already covered the squeeze or landing page. So we are talking about still using the squeeze page, and that is one way to get it. The other way to get it is like you come here. Now you type in Livingston. Say I'm typing in Livingston County. No, I don't want city. I always go with counties. Then you're going to come down here. You choose what kind of listing you're going after here. Multifamily, maybe it's a coming soon. Maybe, you know, a rental property. You can do styles. I don't ever do style. Price range, I don't do price range, square foot, acres. None of that is important to me at this stage of the game, okay? Options here, I will do like today we're just gonna use this as an example. We're gonna do reduced prices, and up here, you know, we'll put either Facebook, FB, or Google, so that when it comes into your CRM, you know where it's coming from. Give it a hashtag of Livingston, just so that the number one reason why I give it a hashtag is because now they've registered on your CRM, correct? They have this hashtag Livingston. So whenever there's a new listing, say in Livingston, that I know that's coming on the market, I can then go to my contacts, I can filter them out by hashtags, say Livingston, this property's coming up for sale in Livingston County. So then I can email them, hey, look at this new property that's about to hit the market, you know, or whatever it is that I'm trying to market to them in that county, which would be a house at this stage in the game. Right now, after they become a client and you've closed them, maybe it's a market report. So right now I would use high price listings from your agency. Check with your broker, make sure it's legal in your area to do this, because like it says, like there's a little disclaimer after most of these, even if outside, or it will say may not be, like this one, not compliant in all areas. So you just want to make sure that it is compliant. This is how many properties they can look at before you ask them for a registration. I always do 2, just because I give them 1 for free, right? And then you hit generate link, and then you copy that link, and then that's the final destination that you put in for that lead form. Once they click on, you know, the lead form submit button, it's going to take them to this landing page where then it's going to ask them for the registration. Or if you're doing a PPC lead, this is where you're sending them to capture their information. Now you can go to a single property. Say I covered this yesterday a little bit as well. Say you have a listing that you're promoting. Okay, you can do just a single property landing page just for, or squeeze page just for that property. Now the seller squeeze page. Now I would rather use this seller squeeze page versus setting up a landing page. I would just come in here, give it, you know, you don't have to give it a source, but that way you know where these leads are coming from, and maybe you want to turn that ad up. Maybe give it a certain campaign name or something. I like to go by campaign names, to be honest. And then you give it that hashtag. We'll just do Livingston again. Keep it, well, if I could spell it right? Okay. And then you have to choose a location, like county. I always do counties. Do Livingston again, right? Livingston County. And then you hit generate link. Well, here's what I do with all these links that I'm generating for single properties, reduced properties, or reduced price, like I just did, things like that, is I have a spreadsheet that I set up, okay? So then I will go and I will paste this link right here. So I have a, you know, when you get to the point where you have a VA, you can just share this spreadsheet with them, a Google spreadsheet. You can update these links if you have to, but then what I do is on a certain day, you have them post certain things like reduced prices or new listings, things like that, just listed. So then you just come in here, your VA would, or you, if you're just new, you just copy this link, go to your social media and post. As simple as that. So you don't have to go through this whole process of creating these links. So this seller squeeze page, I already have this right here. You see it says description, seller, Livingston County, general right here. Oh no. So then you just double click here, copy it, see, and then you'll paste it, and this is what shows up. So they're going to enter their address, you're going to capture their address, and then that way it goes back into your CRM. Well, let's just say, so So let's go ahead and put this address in right here just for a demonstration purposes. You hit get value, then it's still going to make you, it's going to ask you for an email address, and then you have to put in your phone number still, because you still need a way to contact them. Like I said, because you want to have a phone conversation with people. You want to have a conversation. Not an email address isn't just good enough in a situation where you're trying to turn this lead into a client. Now, if you do just get an address, or an email address, still don't stop there. Or if you just get their address, don't stop there. Still you can mail them things if you only get their address, or go knock on their door even. Or you can use a service and reverse look up their phone number with that address. So, don't give up so easily. That's one thing that you got to learn when you're in real estate. So, and then there's always the market report that you can do as well. Do it for a county. Let's see, maybe we'll do Ingham this time. Again, a source, and you give it a a hashtag, and then you hit generate link. You copy this link again. You go and you put that link into the spreadsheet, and then you turn around, or I'm going to just show you what this looks like, but then you can post that to social media, and then when they land on this, it's going to ask them for their email address, their phone number, or they could just log in with their Facebook, which will obviously capture all their information that they use to register for Facebook. And then it goes back into your CRM again, and then you can sit there and start marketing to them, turning that lead into a client. The money is always in the follow-up though. You gotta have a good follow-up system. You gotta have a good drip campaign, and I'm gonna cover drip campaigns in a future video, but I hope that this video helped you. If you did get any good information out of it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. It's gonna help me create better content for you. If you're interested in learning more about EXP, go ahead, put a comment down in the comment section below. I do have an ad agency as well, so if you're looking for somebody to run your ads for you, go ahead, reach out to me, schedule a little bit of time with me, click on the link below. It's like takes you to my Calendly link, and you just schedule a little bit of time. We can talk about how we can help you run your ads for you. There's going to be a couple videos popping up. I highly suggest watching them. Until next time, guys, have an awesome week, sell a ton of homes, and happy lead generating.